So my name is Dustin Kight. I'm from North Augusta, South Carolina. I knew from a pretty early age that I liked boys, but I was really, starting in like 5th grade, kids were calling me gay and, as mean as they could be because they were still too young to really know that it was mean, but I definitely felt ostracized because of it, and I was really defensive about it. So my antidote to that was to just have lots of girlfriends. So unlike a lot of my gay friends I know who just were sort of weirdly antisocial in terms of the whole like little kid dating thing and never dated girls, I always had a girlfriend. And so I felt like I had that kind of cover for a long time and had a pretty good mix of like male and female friends, and I always sort of had like a best guy friend who I usually had a crush on, which I'm sure if any of them saw this now they would think that was creepy. And looking back on it, like it kind of was innocent and creepy at the same time. I didn't really fully come out until I was 15. It was a little while later I told my mom. We were in the car. I feel like every time I hear a coming out story, someone's telling their mom in the car. But I told her, and I was less nervous with her, maybe because I'd already done it a couple times. She just said, "You're gonna die of AIDS."
Oh my God.
And I just know that you're going to have a really unhappy life. And it wasn't like, so you shouldn't be gay. It was, there was a period of time for a couple years where occasionally she would check in with me just to make sure I was still gay. But she wasn't saying, these are reasons why you shouldn't be. It was more, I'm your mother and this is all I know. All I know is that gay people die of AIDS and they live lonely lives. And so you're going to be lonely and unhappy. And I'm really sad about that. Because of that, I just gave her the hardest time. Like, of all the people in my life who've said homophobic things or said inaccurate things that needed to be corrected, even though she deserves it the least, I've given her the hardest time. My mom has finally started to, talk about having a gay son to like coworkers and stuff. A lot of whom are, fire and brimstone, Southern Baptist, conservative people. For a long time, she was nervous about that, just sort of the social isolation she might feel, which I understood. I never felt like I had to ask her to be as out as I was just because, she had been so great in other ways.